It happened, GTA 6 got delayed. I think it's good news. I will tell you why. It has a big impact on the gaming industry. I will also go over many things that this means. We have information from the Take-Two CEO about the new release date. It's November 19th, 2026. To me, if you've been watching all the videos, like you know, I've always been in the it's gonna get delayed camp for multiple reasons. For one, like, we've been here before. This was the first release window for Red Dead Redemption 2. Then we went to spring 2028, similar to GTA 6. And then we got the October 26, 2028 or 2018 release date. Like, these games are so big. If they need more time, they're gonna give them more time. They just announced that GTA 5 now sold 220 million units, which is wild. It's still selling like 5 million units every quarter, which is crazy. So, of course, they have to have a perfect launch. And if extra like 6 months, half a year is going to help with that, they're going to, of course, give that. So let's go really quickly to Take-Two here and to the quote that Strauss-Zelnick, the CEO over there, had. When we set a date, we really do believe in it. We said, when we set the last date, if a game requires more polish to be the best possible version of itself, then we will give that game more time. And that's exactly what happened. We feel really good about this release date. They said that before. It's in the same financial year. It happens to be a great release window. And naturally, we are really supportive of Rockstar's approach. And like, that was another big reason why this delay makes a lot of sense. Take-Two's financial call, just like many other gaming companies, it starts in April and ends in March of the next year. So their financial year 26-27 starts in April. GTA 6 was going to launch in May. So if they push it now to November, it's still in their financial year. They could even push it to March. Like, they still have that like sort of window open, and it would not really matter that much for their financial performance. I think it's going to hit the November date, but again, there's so much riding on this game, anything can happen. And if they need more time, they should take it. It's not that far in advance if you look at when you need to deliver a game to get it out. Also, we have to start marketing activities in a significant amount of time ahead of release. What we want to do is give consumers as much certainty as possible. And again, we feel quite good about this date. I listened to an interview, read an interview from him with the previous date, and he said the same thing. So him saying we feel good about the date doesn't mean anything. It's a year away. Anything can happen, right? But yeah, I do believe that they want to do everything in their power to hit that November date, because it's during the holiday season. If you can put the game out in November when everyone is like shopping for Christmas, it's like a week, or it's like around Black Friday, like that's the best time to launch this game. They might do early access as well. I still think they're gonna do early access as well, like a super ultra deluxe edition or something, a week early access. I can totally see them. They can get away with it, $150. Everyone will buy it. That's a different story, though. One thing that I think this means, and why I think it's also good, is right now, if you look at March, and we touched on this before, but it's crazy. Desert. We have Saros, and we have 007 in like 8 days apart. And we have like a lot of articles and people talk, like data firms that they analyze the gaming industry, they do surveys. We know that most people only buy one game per month, like of the hardcore people that even buy games, because a lot of people are just playing the sport games and the live service titles, the free-to-play games. So they're going to suffer with this window, and it's not even like there are still many games not even announced. Like, you have Resident Evil even 3 weeks before this. Like, there are some games that are not even announced for the early window. And then we're looking at Ubisoft, for example. They want to do the Black Flag remake probably before April. They want to do the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake probably before April, like all in their financial year. They've been saying we want to do paid Assassin's Creed content every year. Well, the rumor is Black Flag remake, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. So basically, there are a ton of things that are still that need to be slotted in this early 2026 window. But now, because they've not updated it yet, but GTA 6 is out of the May window. Like, why are all these games here? Is because you're safe. You're safe. You're in March, you got April, and then end of May. People are not gonna skip your game because they're waiting for GTA 6. That was never going to happen. But now, maybe, if Crimson Desert, like, that's the big ambitious game, if they are like, okay, this is not the ideal spot, we are maybe going to move in April. We're gonna move to spring, or Capcom has Onimusha and all those sort of games. I think those really benefit from an April or May window, and now that is free. So I think overall that means that's pretty good. But what it also means, of course, like, GTA now put their flag in November, like November 19th. My prediction is there's not going to be any big AAA game launching after GTA 6 next year. It's gonna be, October is gonna be crazy. We already saw that this year as kind of a trend where a lot of games like Ghost of Yotei, like every sort of, like Outer Worlds 2, you got Ninja Gaiden, like a ton of games, the Pokemon game, a ton of games launching in October, like Borderlands even in September, you got like Dying Light in September, and that they probably do that because, of course, you got November, it's kind of the Call of Duty period, but also then come Black Friday, come Christmas season, come holiday season, you can get that big discount without like really hurting the game. If you launch at the end of October or in November, and then a few weeks later you slash the price by 50%, that's of course not a good look for your loyal customers that bought the game day one. Launching in September or October, like Ghost of Yotei will probably get the first discount at the end of the year because they can do it. It makes sense. There's enough time. So, but now with GTA in November, I think even more games are gonna hit in October, and Sony has been doing it now. We saw Spider-Man also in that end of September, October window. Like, the big game, of course, next year for Sony is gonna be Wolverine. So I totally think they will, this game is gonna be like early October. Then you're safe. And yeah, I think this game could do well in November as well, I think, but it would be stupid of them to do that. I think they can probably hit that, so yeah, I think Wolverine is gonna launch early October, probably that Yotei window. I think Sony wants to get that like as their window from now on for all their big games that they launch at the end of the year. Microsoft, though, has to make choices. I'm gonna make a prediction. I think one game is not even gonna come out in 2026. Of course, they have the Halo campaign remake. It's also launching on PS5, so you wanna make sure that you're not like close to Wolverine. That's like another thing, I think. But yeah, I would not be surprised if this game comes out like a little earlier in the year, but they were still pretty early when they showed this, so we will see. Like, normally Halo is also in that November period, right? So yeah, maybe early November. We have to wait and see. But Microsoft has way more. They want Gears of War E-Day as well in 2026. Okay, where can you... Like, they really have to make choices. Also, Forza, I think, is normally like an October type release. So where do you want to put that? We know Forza Horizon 6. It's not coming to PS5 in 2026. But yeah, to Xbox and PC. It's going to be a huge launch. So that's another title. And yeah, I don't think this is going to make it. And maybe it would be ready. Maybe they can hit it. But because they're like, we already have all these games. Maybe Clockwork Revolution, that really looked really cool during the Xbox Showcase in the summer. Maybe that is like ready as well. Feels like a game that is also ready. Maybe that's another one where they're like, okay, let's put that in. I mean, they have too many games. Like, we saw that this year already. They put these games out. There's not enough fanfare. And then you get an Outer Worlds 2 that gets great reviews, amazing word of mouth. But yeah, people cannot keep up with all these releases. So it will be interesting of them. But I think if they delay one game, it's going to be Fable. Give that game more time. And also you have, like, it's the same developer, like Playground Games, Forza and Fable. So launching that close to each other would be crazy. Yeah, of course, another Call of Duty. I mean, not much to say here, but yeah, that game, like Black Ops is now launching, Black Ops 7 is now launching in the same week or around that time that GTA is launching next year. So I think They've tried that as well with Black Ops, like in an October window, or like a Call of Duty in October. I think they're gonna probably do that as well. The big game though that I have on my radar, obviously, because we know Assassin's Creed Hexe has been in development for a really long time. This is the next game from the Valhalla creators, and I made a funny tweet here because that was like, of course, follow me on Twitter for those quirky remarks and insights. Oh, great! So we have 3 weeks to finish Assassin's Creed Hexe before this. Like, if you remember, Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out, I think, also 3 weeks before Red Dead Redemption 2, and yeah, that totally hurt it, like, initially, but in the long run, because the word of mouth for Odyssey was really good, it actually did not really matter. And what Ubisoft has been saying in general for the gaming industry, and that's what we know will happen, GTA 6 will sell consoles. It will be the biggest system seller ever. It's kind of crazy, though, because we have rumors that the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox are coming in 2027. So if that is true, then a lot of people will be buying a PS5 for GTA 6, and then a year later you have the PlayStation 6 and next Xbox. Or Microsoft is gonna go crazy and have the next Xbox already at the end of 2026. If they can do that, they should. That would be sick. Like, want to play 60 FPS GTA? Because I think GTA is not gonna be 60 on any of the current platforms that we have apart from PC, but yeah, PC is not gonna launch at the end of next year. A lot of interesting stuff, but yeah, I think Hexe, it's like the witch game, right? Witch hunts. If they can hit Halloween, you are still 3 weeks before GTA 6. Ubisoft is, I hope they're making calls. I hope they're making sure that they have that game ready. Because yeah, I think that would be perfect for them. They also have a Ghost Recon probably next year. Far Cry, I think, is not gonna be like 2026, but man, if October and September, if you thought that was already crazy this year, strap in. It's gonna be freaking wild, I'm gonna tell you. Next year is gonna be wild. Then another thing that I quickly want to touch on. So yeah, Summer Game Fest, of course, is coming back. E3 is no more. Summer Game Fest, luckily, lives on. That would have been June 5th, a week after GTA 6. So that would have been, okay, content creators are making GTA. Are we not gonna go to LA? Like, press and you have this big show with, let's look at the future games while everyone is playing GTA. Maybe they have like a GTA Online type thing. That's another thing that I want to touch on real quick. But yeah, I think this is also better for everyone, right? That right now, Summer Game Fest doesn't have the shadow of GTA over it. And yeah, I mentioned GTA Online, and that's why I also thought the May window never made sense. GTA Online usually, or like the online version of these Rockstar games, usually launch like a month after. Maybe they will not do that this time. I don't think it will launch day and date. That would be stupid. But it was always weird if they were going to follow that 1 month window again to, yeah, then you have GTA, or then you have it launch in like June or July, the summer period when, like, there's always something happening in the gaming industry, but there's 1 month that is like completely dead, mostly because everyone wants a break, is outside not playing games, and that is July. So that would have been the GTA Online month. Right now, they can probably launch during Christmas. When everyone gets their presents. And the presents nowadays, from my understanding, are PlayStation cards, Xbox cards, Steam cards, or whatever. So if you can then launch GTA Online, like, why are all these live service games like the Fortnites and stuff launching new seasons in December? Because people get the PlayStation cards. If you can launch GTA Online around that time, they're going to be swimming in the cash. They're going to be they're already going to be swimming in the cash. But that would be extra crazy. So these are my quick thoughts on what the impact of the GTA 6 delay is. Again, I'm happy I can go on a holiday now in June and July. So I don't have to worry about content. And November is the great time to strap in to make the videos and stuff. And yeah, they've been saying the marketing will be starting before that already. So maybe during Summer Game Fest they actually show something. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.